welcome to the channel. Do not forget to pound the like button. So tonight I wanted to make a quick video on what's the most common question people are asking themselves right now about WiseToken. Well, it's simple. People are wondering, should they buy Wise? Well, tonight I'm just going to give you the quick factors of what got me to already put, I put about, over about 100 ETH between 3 different wallets right now into WiseToken. And here's why. You guys got to understand, Wise, by the time it comes out, will be one of the most fair launched cryptocurrencies ever. So on the left-hand side, you'll see common launches that are unfair and not decentralized. So on the left-hand side at the top, you'll see distribution includes 30 to 90% of all tokens granted to the team for free. Versus WiseToken, there's no pre-mine, and a team gets 0 free tokens. From the very beginning, when the 50-day reservation period started, everyone was on the same playing field. Everyone was able to get in initially at the same day, day one, and has the same opportunity as anybody else, from the person who created the platform to the people that are on the team that are helping develop the platform to all the investors. From day 1 to 50, which day 50 ends December 30th. Everyone has a fair opportunity in each day that ends on the Wise reservation portion of the site there, where what they refer to as a transformer. So just that's flat out fair. It wasn't launched where the owner had tokens before everybody else. No pre-mine, no team tokens. Everybody had the same opportunity to buy Wise. That right there is unheard of. Nobody does that for a reason. Because they're greedy and they want to make money and they want to own the lion's share. So this is why Wise is so wise of a decision. Literally, no pun intended. So next one down, several rounds of private pre-sales offering massive discounts to VIPs. So a lot of tokens out there offer like these VIP over-the-counter sales where they invite the biggest whales to come in with 100 to 1,000 Ethereum and buy in before anybody else gets into the actual official public pre-sale, where they let anybody from a whale to a guppy get in. That's unfair. This is the public auction of half Wise supply over a period of 50 days. So remember, there's 250 million Wise token that'll be offered and distributed through this 50-day period. So the public auction of half of the Wise supply over a period of 50 days at the market price. Other half bought by future investors on Uniswap. Because remember, Uniswap is going to have the paired Ethereum that we'll talk about next that comes into the smart contract. 90% of that is going to go into Uniswap. And then the other half of the Wise supply is going to be supplied to pair up with that on Uniswap as well. Okay? Now to the next one. The next key point. 10% of money raised goes to Uniswap, usually under 100,000 initial liquidity. That's ridiculous when a project starts on Uniswap with 100k liquidity and everyone's going, we're going to be millionaires. Well, no, you're not. No, you can't. There's not enough liquidity to provide you $1 million. On the other hand, WiseToken, at least 90% of money raised goes to Uniswap, from ETH to Wise liquidity, over $10 million. It's surpassed that already. We'll go into those numbers as we move along too. Okay? And then here you'll see team can remove liquidity at any moment. The rug pool, okay? That's where the famous rug pool comes into play. The definition of a rug pool is when somebody puts liquidity onto Uniswap and either takes it in a New York minute and it's gone, or slowly removes it so that people are not seeing it with the naked eye, or people that are not tuned into the blockchain and are watching to even notice that liquidity is draining and what you would call a slow rug pull. They slowly remove liquidity, earn all this money off of you, and then boom, it's gone, and you're stuck with tokens you can't sell. Wise token? The Wise contract burns the LP tokens, protecting the market and locking liquidity on Uniswap forever. That is called ownerless liquidity. Name any other project that has dared to do that. They may lock it up for a month, 2 months, 3 months, even a year. But has anyone put ownerless liquidity that cannot be touched on Uniswap? How much confidence does that show? Nothing in existence is like this. No pre-mine, no team tokens, no free supply given to the team, not even the owner. The most fair launch in crypto history. Just thus far, okay? It gets better. Wise, protected and safe. Wise has what they call an unbreakable price floor. So it's a maximum price correction of 75%. So let's say 100% of Wise was sold. Price floor increases from the transactions fees daily. Liquidity can't be removed, meaning the UNA LP keys burned. The Wise smart contracts have no admin keys, okay? The Wise smart contracts are audited by CoinFabric. Wise ran a bug bounty with 100 Ethereum that's still going on to this day for anybody to go out there and find what the auditors couldn't find. 100 ETH reward, okay? And then we talk about Wise token sustainability. What do you see out there that hasn't had no sustainability? Hex and Axion. So Wise's market cap can grow quickly due to the massive initial liquidity on Uniswap. Other projects hit ceilings when the liquidity stretches thin. It's the biggest issue, and I keep talking about this. Investors can cash in and out in large amounts without slippage. Wise only creates 4% inflation, less than Bitcoin's inflation. Bitcoin rewards miners. Wise rewards stakers. So the reward system is going to be based off the stakers. You're going to stake it until you make it, literally. Wise launches an economically decentralized, just like Bitcoin. It's truly decentralized. No team-held tokens or perks. All Wise must be purchased on the market fairly. So Bitcoin is truly decentralized. That's why the government can't control Bitcoin. They don't even know who is the actual creator of Bitcoin. Nobody even knows if he's a real person, if he's dead or alive. None of that. Nobody knows the famous Satoshi. Maybe there is somebody out there, but we all collectively can't come together and say we actually know who that is. Wise has a strong marketing, powerful referral program, often overlooked or completely skipped in other projects, creates new users and retains old ones after the initial hype fades. So here you'll just see key points, talking again about the ownerless, unremovable market liquidity, guys. It's unreal. No other project is doing this. All right. So what does Wise do? It's going to lock up Wise and stakes to earn interest. Incentive for people that are buying their tokens to stake right away the day they mint them. You can stake up to 15,330 days. Longer stakes earn more daily interest along the way. Designed to create a 10 to 30% annual interest plus massive ROI from Wise price appreciation. Okay. So there's more to the stakes, and that'll be its own video about what they're going to have as far as insurance stakes and why staking for 365 days will be crucial for the ecosystem and for you as well. The penalties, that I'll do in a separate video. But what I want to do now is go onto the site because I have all my key components here, guys, as why I need to be a part of this. It's point blank. There's nothing like it. It's like when Bitcoin came out and there was never anything like that in existence. That's where Wise is at. And when you piece everything together, it's undeniable. There are people out there that will deny it, but they will wake up 2021 and they will be buying at the top. There's a lot of people out there like that, and you'll find them all over YouTube. But the research that you do, it just cannot be it cannot be denied. There's nothing like that, okay, at all. So there's 30,691 ETH already. There's 22 days, 19 hours, and 22 days, 19 hours. No, yeah, 22 days, 19 hours, 13 minutes, 12 minutes, and 59 seconds. And I'm going to go to the token reservation part of the site. And I'm going to buy at least 1 ETH worth. Because after doing that, I got to at least buy some Wise. And the way it works is when you're buying your shares, is just like when you buy, if you're thinking of like Hex, just like when you buy Hex, Hex was doing it 1 day at a time. So if you put 1 Ethereum in, when there was like 100 Ethereum on and during the auction day with Hex, your percentage of tokens you get drops as more Ethereum comes in. That happens with WiseToken, but when the day closes out, it's locked in. But since all 50 days are available to purchase right away, your estimated amount that you'll get will show a maximum and a bare minimum as well. This number fluctuates only because all 50 days are present and you can invest in them. But if you're only buying days and they close, they lock in and that'll never change. So don't get confused there. Because I know there's YouTubers out there that are real confused. Just didn't do enough homework, or maybe they know and kind of want to FUD it. Who knows? But we're going to go ahead and let's see what day I want to get into. It looks like today closed on a fixed day. I'm going to look for a fixed day, which means 5 million Wise for that day. I'm going to go a little bit further into December to buy into one that has like the least Ethereum right now, and that would be day 19. So I'm going to go ahead and reserve some Wise. I'm going to do 1 ETH. Confirm. Wait for it. Confirm there. And then let me approve it on my handy dandy hardware wallet. Right about now. Wait for it. And there we go. So this right now is going to show me how many shares I get, percentage wise. By the time day 39 comes, my percentage will probably drop drastically because more people will be into the lobby by then. All the way into the timer ticks and this one ends. That will determine how many coins I locked in. So the dashboard numbers don't mean anything. They're not fluctuating. So if you already bought days, those are not going up and down. You're not losing more Wise. You lock them in just like you would on the AA auction. And then that changes as soon as the timer ticks for that day. You lock in based off the amount of Ethereum that's in that day for a reservation. So, I'm excited about this, guys. I think this is where we get there's been a few that come out, but other than like Bitcoin and Ethereum, where like a huge transition of wealth happens for being in early. It's like investing in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 10 cents. Ethereum when Ethereum was $1. Okay, you're in finance when you're in finance was in its pre-sale stages as far as price. This is the one right here that people are going to talk about for a long time, and a lot of people are going to lose a lot of sleep. And here's why: because they're going to wish that they coulda, woulda, shoulda invested. Instead, they went somewhere else, and it wasn't it wasn't meant to go. So that's gonna go through probably because I didn't speed up the transaction like I normally do when I do videos. Why pay the extra ETH when you can just relax? So this I think we pointed out every reason why WiseToken should be a part of your portfolio. Why it's important. Obviously, everything's always considered high risk, high reward in cryptocurrency. But I mean, gosh, guys, it's just point blank, just the most superior crypto out there. It's just insane, and nothing compares to it at this point. I can't say enough times and can't make enough videos. to make people wake up and realize. But believe me, when the smoke settles, you're going to be wishing that you did something about it. And let me see if the transaction's probably still pending. Let me take a look here. It's my baby wallet, I call it, my baby YouTube wallet. Yeah, I couldn't see what I could have done was just here. You could speed it up for like do a 30-second run, and then it's gonna ask me to verify really quick. So I'll get that done, just so we could take a look at the percentage really quick of what I would get at this point. See, how that changes down the road. Obviously, it's gonna drop a lot, but there's not a lot of Ethereum in this one. And there you go. So let's see if that. Sometimes it'll just take it, or it'll pend and then fail or go through. So there we go. We got the 1 ETH in there, and I can just refresh it right here. There's a way to refresh it on the dashboard. You guys will see right here, this button right here. You can just click on that. But let's go take a look at my percentage for the day, because there's only 261 Ethereum before I got in. So let's take a quick look at that really quick. Wait for it, and you know what? I didn't choose the option that I normally do. I believe it was day 39 I got into. Let's see, and I'm not using my mouse. There we go. 39. So my share rate would be 0.4419%. So this will go down until it closes out and we determine how much ETH will go in there. But the more ETH that goes in there, I can just add more Ethereum and keep up with my share percentage, so when it closes, I get my actual coins. So links in the description, guys, so that you can check out the site, purchase your tokens, and don't miss out on this opportunity of a lifetime. Till next time, we'll do it again. Yeah, dog.